Oh Lord, I've been doing videos like crazy. I'll just make this one short because it's pretty simple. But why you should never date a single mom. There's some caveats, and it's funny because I'm a single full-time dad, and my kids are all like driving, so they're all older. But I was a single full-time dad with little kids, and so I don't know. I speak from a place of being a single dad, or a single parent, of dating single moms, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't think I need more than three reasons. Honestly, I could give you a long ass list, but I think I only need like three, four. I guess we'll see. So here's why I would never date a single mom, especially this generation. If you're dating somebody older, it doesn't matter because their kids are probably older. But this generation, it is a fucking pain in the ass dealing with single moms. First off, I think they're super prone to parentification or emotional incest. I think they really kind of use their kids as a crutch or a partner replacement. You see a lot of single moms, and good Lord, this is a red flag. If you are interested in a woman and she has a kid, ask her if the kid ever sleeps in her bed. If the answer is yes, just move the fuck on. Like, do not go there. It's not healthy. It's not good for the kid. And it is going to be a mess. I mean, think about this situation. Now you stay over at her house, or I got a hair in my mouth, or you decide to live together. Now you're competition. The kid can no longer sleep in bed with his mom. Kids don't understand what's going on. It's a parent's job to protect a kid from this shit. Now the mom's gonna say, well, they were going through a really rough time. They have these horrible dreams. They blah 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 blah. It's just easier because of this. It's all bullshit. It's always for the mom. It is for the mom. It's for her comfort. She's being selfish. It's a fucked up choice. It's not good for the kid. And if you try to date her, that poor kid is going to see you as competition. You are now competing for a resource, his most important resource, his mother. So it's a major mess. Just don't even mess with it. You basically will have like a little monster that is just sabotaging your shit. Second off, like, the woman already has bad choice. Like, we all, bad taste, made bad decisions, whatever the case may be. I mean, we all fuck up, and you have to honor the fact that she decided to have the kid. She didn't have an abortion or whatever. She was like, willing to own her responsibility. But at the end of the day, she had a kid with somebody fucked up, and you're going to end up raising that kid. So now what's in that for you? Shit, I don't know, man. You're always going to be second. That's just how it's going to be. The other issue is with the millennial parents, and that I notice, is they just do not like to discipline their kids. Again, super lazy parenting. Their kids are not well behaved. They're not comfortable disciplining their kids. It's not easy to discipline a kid. I have cried myself over disciplining my children, but I know that they need it, and I do it because I love the shit out of them. It's just how it is. They're not comfortable. Single moms are frequently, and I'm not saying always, there's exceptions to everything, but these are the rules. There are exceptions, but don't use the exception to dismiss the rule. So they're just not comfortable disciplining their kids. So you end up with a kid that interrupts, doesn't tend to behave well, doesn't listen, isn't going to respect you or see you as an elder or a disciplinarian, and it's just going to be problematic. Now, if you have a mom that has a younger kid, she's willing to let you discipline the kid and is fine with you being a disciplinarian, isn't comfortable doing it herself but knows her kid needs it, that might be a different story, and you can kind of take that as you go, see how you feel with it, and decide what you want to do from there. If you are trying to date somebody who has a 16-year-old, this doesn't necessarily apply. If you're trying to date somebody who has a baby, that's a really tough one. For me, being older, maybe I would be willing to date somebody who had a young kid, depending on the circumstances, but at that point, I would want to just have another kid, because if I got to go deal with 18 years of raising some other dude's fucking kid, like, I'm gonna just raise mine right alongside him. It just makes sense. So, there's just nothing good that can come from it. I'm not going to go into you're going to get attached to the kid if you break up, if it doesn't work, there's heartbreak, because that's for you to decide. I will say that I don't believe in anybody being out of anybody's league at all. But you hear it all the time. They're out of their league. They're punching above their weight class, whatever the case may be. So that is a thing. If you are, you might be able to score a much better woman in your view. If she has a kid, she may see that, well, all right, fuck, I gotta settle a little bit now because I am a single mom. But that's a fucked up reason to date anybody, and that's just not gonna work anyway. So and you're probably such a bitch, you're gonna adopt the kid and end up paying child support on the kid when she leaves you for somebody else. And I'm not trying to be like, it's funny, I'm really, like, I'm super pro woman, I'm pro everything related to women, I'm pro empowering women, I'm pro everything. But these are just observations over the last several years. The last relationship I was in was about a year and a half. She had a kid. I dealt with a lot of these problems. I dated a girl before that didn't have a kid, and a girl before that had 3 kids. And I didn't deal with a lot of the shit. I mean, her kids were a little bit older, and they were really similar in age to my kids. So, that helped. That might be another thing that I'm not thinking about. If you're a single dad and you want to date a woman that has a kid, that's probably a little different. If the kids are really compatible and it can be sort of like a sibling situation and sort of an insta family, I think that's probably pretty reasonable to team up resources and raise 2 kids. But I'm specifically speaking as a single guy dealing with a single mom. So that's my take on it. If you have any questions, feel free to fucking ask. And if you want to give me some shit over this one, because this is some shit worthy giving video, there's plenty of room to give me shit, and you are welcome to comment about how you sleep with your kid and they super need it or it's not unhealthy. You can post fucking links. I don't give a shit. I'm just telling you my experiences. Alright, peace out.